So we're going to classify some quadrilaterals here. So this specific quadrilateral, this orange shape here, we know it's a quadrilateral because it has four sides. And we're going to choose one or more, if possible, ways that we can classify this quadrilateral. I'm going to use my note sheets to help me. So let's see if we can rule some of these out or confirm that they are have-tos, that they are ways we can call or names we can call this quadrilateral. So a kite. So we know a kite has two pairs of sides that are equal length. And more specifically, we can kind of use this picture to show that it's not just any sides being equal length or pairs of sides being equal length, but it's actually their adjacent sides, right? Adjacent meaning we're next door neighbors, right? We live right next door. We share a vertex right here. So two sets of sides that are equal length and the adjacent sides being the equal ones. Well, in a rectangle, we know that the top and bottom sides, these are the same length. So we're going to note them with a double hash mark. And these are equal length. We're going to note them with a single hash mark. But we know that the adjacent sides, right, if we were to share this vertex here, these are not of equal length, right? We have 1, 2 hash mark, and we have one single hash mark. So this can't be a kite. What about a square? Well, in a square, we know we have to have 4 sides, all the same length, 4 angles, all the same length. And the way that angles in a square and a quadrilateral can add up to 360 degrees inside and all be the same as for them to be 90-degree angles. And in this case, we know, right, if we were to kind of hold up a piece of paper to these angles here, we would see it's definitely not a right angle. So we have ruled out a kite. I forgot to cross it out. We've also ruled out a square. Well, what about a trapezoid? We know that a trapezoid is that one sort of group, right, in the quadrilateral portion of the lunchroom that hangs out kind of in their own crew because they only have one set of parallel sides. So this has two sets of parallel sides. The green sides are parallel, the yellow sides are parallel, and hash mark sides. Okay. Rectangle. Well, it is very rectangle-y in the way that it has two sets of sides, opposite sides are parallel, opposite sides are same length, but a rectangle has to have all their angles being the same or being 90-degree angles. So not a rectangle. A rhombus. A rhombus likes to let's get a different color. A rhombus has to have all of their sides being the same length. Let's go look at our notes. So a rhombus has all sides that are the same length, equal length, and opposite sides that are parallel. So we're halfway there. We've got opposite sides being parallel, but they're not all the same length. So can't be a rhombus. So we're sure hoping it's a parallelogram. So a parallelogram has to have two sets of parallel sides, two sets of opposite sides that are parallel. And let's check our notes and see if there's any other features. Well, it has to have opposite sides being the equal length. So in this case, we've proven that these are equal length. The green hash marks and the yellow hash marks are. So, woof, we can drag one of these little guys and say, we found it. It's a parallelogram.